This subscriber here said, teach us how to connect to the boat. I actually made a video like this, but if you are watching this particular video, so pay close attention. Let me show you how you can actually connect to the NexusTrade boat. All right, now let's get started in this video. So guys, if you're watching for the first time, you have not subscribed, please make sure to subscribe. So what I basically do in this channel is that I teach users how to make use of NexusTrade. Okay, so let's get started. Now this is NexusTrade, and as you can see, this is the boat session. All right, and for you to be able to make use of the NexusTrade boat, you need to become a VIP. As you can see right here is a VIP, and you can see that the boat is idle, meaning that the boat is not actually on right now, so it's not performing any particular task. So if I switch it on, it will start trading on paper trade. Now let's do it like this. So let's check. As you can see right here, this is paper mode, and if I turn it on, it becomes live mode. Now in this paper mode, if I scroll down and click start, because you don't need to configure anything because everything has been configured inbuilt for the paper trade. So if I click on this start trading, now if you go right here, you can see right here, you can see it has deployed. You can see right now it has started trading. This is the profit it has made now. So in the auto trade, paper trade, all right, you don't need to manually click anything. It will start trading by itself. But in case the boat refuse to trade a particular opportunity, it means that the boat is not satisfied with that particular opportunity. So what you have to do is to verify that opportunity yourself. In my next video, I'm going to be making that video specially to address that particular area. Okay, so right now, as you can see, the boat is still trading and it keeps deploying more money. As you can see, it has deployed over 300 USDT, and in the 300 USDT, it has made this as a profit, as you can see. So this is minus the gas fee and every other thing. You can see it right here. So what it basically do is that this particular trade is going to last for 6 times per hour. So after it successfully trades 6 times per hour, the boat have to stop trading till another 1 hour again. It will continue trading. It all depends on how you want it. So if you can reduce it to 2 to 3 trades per hour, depending how you want the trade. Okay, so that is not the reason why we are here. The reason why we are here is that this particular user said, show us how to connect to the boat. Now, as you can see for yourself, you can see the boat has traded how many times? 4 times right now as we are making the video, and you can see the total net profit right here. All right, you can see for yourself. Then you can see average profit percentage. You can see them right here, which is the profit percentage of the boat, all right, of the opportunity. You can see it right here. So if you want to connect to the boat right now, what you have to do is to click on this connection. I have traded 5 times, and you can see total profit is still counting. It remains 1 trade again, and the boat will stop for trading for that hour. It have to stay to another hour to start again. So this is how it works. So there's no much configuration right here. The NexusTrade has already done the most configurations. You can see for yourself right now. The trade have completed, and you can see the 6th trade has completed. This boat is not going to trade again for complete an hour, and you can start again. So you can see right here, if you check 6, you can see deployment capital is 100. So this deployment capital right here, how it works is that this amount, this 100 USDT, will be in different of your exchanges. All right, if the boat is using about 5 exchanges for live arbitrage, you need to make sure that the 100 USDTs, you have it in those 4 exchanges. The reason is that if there is opportunity in those exchanges, this boat will automatically deploy that fund and make the trade on your behalf. All right, be it triangular cross exchange arbitrage. This bot is going to do it for you. Now, if you want to use live trade and you are choosing cross exchange, there are some things you need to configure in your API key. Okay, here, so you need to read this thing thoroughly so you get the informations. All right, I need to show them how to connect to the bot. Look at it right here. So you can see exchanges connection. Connect your exchanges account to enable live auto trading. Okay, now you can see require permission depending on how you use the exchange. Spot ready plus spot trading are required for live order excursion. Withdrawal is not required for pre-funding arbitrage, but is required only when you deliberately enable guided C2C to auto withdrawal. All right. So this is what you need to really read carefully. Okay. You need to read carefully. If you are choosing cross exchange arbitrage, you really need to, enable the withdrawal. Okay. You really need to enable the withdrawal. So you really need to read this very well. So if you're not using the cross exchange, you just want to use triangular arbitrage, you can choose not to enable it. But if you want both of them, you can enable it, because if you are using this both, I recommend you choosing cross arbitrage and triangular arbitrage, because multi-chain and cross-chain, they require bridging. And most of those bridges eat more of the profit, and before you know, the arbitrage may no longer be there again. So the best is cross exchange and triangular. Okay. Now you can see the ones with this is the ones that allow you to use the cross exchange arbitrage auto trade. All right. You can see Binance is among, KuCoin is among, live order capability, OKX is among live order capability, Gate.io is among live order capability, and BitGet is also among in the other capability. So if you scroll down, you can also see more. Okay. So these ones are, let's say, it's how many? 5 of them. These 5 exchanges, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. These 5 exchanges are capable of trading on your behalf, because the reason the NexusTrade choose these 5 exchanges is to make sure the users are actually using a legit and trusted exchanges. Because when you are doing something like this, you need to make sure that you are not endangering your users. Okay, so that's why these 5 exchanges are very well known legit exchanges. So that's the reason why. So for the guy who are asking how to connect, if you don't have your API key, click on API document. So before you can get your API key, you need to first of all create an account with Binance. If you already have an account, you need to log in by clicking on create API key. So when you click on create API key, all right, so you need to accept or reject cookies. Choose API key type. Please keep these keys secure and treat it like your password. So go ahead, choose this first one, all right, and click next. Now you have to label your API key. Let's say we want to say NexusTrade. Please don't use what I use and click next. All right, that is how to create the API key. So I don't want to log in. After you have given the API key and your secret key, what you have to do is to come back to NexusTrade and click on connect. You paste the API key. So paste the API key here and paste the API key secret here. So I'll be pasting one of my own. So right now you can see that I have inputted my API keys. All right. So every API keys has their own kind of settings. It depends what you choose. So right now I'm going to be clicking on save and encrypted. So let's do that. Make connected to this. So if you check right here, you can see the API key is right here. Okay, it says saved, not tested. All right, I just pasted it. So what I have to do, if you want to test it, you can just click on this place to confirm that the to confirm that your API key is still up to date. If you check it, it has an error. That means you need to recreate your API key. You didn't set it very well. All right. Auto Trade. Now, once it goes back to Auto Trade, now what you have to do is to scroll down and switch to Live Trade. On, you choose how much capital you want to use per trade. So you can leave it in 100 as a default, or you can change it. In your loss daily, choose how much you want to the boat can lose. If there is any loss, the boat should not exceed that loss. Instead of that, it takes profit immediately. So what I have to do is to, since we are using 100, we can just say highest you want to lose is 2 USDT. All right. Price can actually change. Now 2 USDT. How many times to trade? 6 times, all right, per hour, or 2 times, 3 times. They just leave it on default. Then minimum profit of the kind of arbitrage you want this boat to trade. In my own case, I used to leave it at default. The minimum confidence. How do you want the boat to be confident enough? The kind of confident percentage you want the boat to trade. So I used to leave it on default. All right. Now, this is where you have to choose the kind of arbitrage you want to trade. Untick AI prediction. Then choose these two only. Choose the two only. Scroll down. We choose this Binance, OKS, Get.io, and BitGet. These are the exchanges we want to be arbitraging for. All right. So whenever time the boat see this arbitrage, you can trade. I want to avoid Ethereum because the network fee is too high. So I will choose this Tron, this, every of the network that has minimum gas fee. So why I'm avoiding the Ethereum gas fee is the network is because their gas fee is too high, okay, and I am using 100 by a trade, and that's the main reason anyway. So after we are done setting, you can go ahead and click on this. So right now you can see that the boat have started. All right. So guys, this is how to connect your API key to NexusTrade, and the boat will start doing his job for you. Okay. So live trade and paper trade, they are not the same, because live trade is dealing with real IPs, the real exchanges. Live trade have to withdraw and wait for the spot trade to file, and then it returns back the profit, and continuously doing that for that period of 6 trades per hour. So this is how it really works. If you come for NexusTrade, it's not a scam, but I want to put a disclaimer that this video is for educational purpose. It's not a financial advice. So if you're watching for the first time, I encourage you to do your own researches thoroughly before you implement whatever thing we are teaching in this video. And if you know you have not subscribed and you're just stopping by for the first time, please subscribe to this channel, and I would love to see you guys in my next video. If you have any question, feel free to ask. I am here to answer every question that you bring to the table. Thank you guys. I love you. I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.